Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Jenofeve Designs. We're going to make another page setup in the album that we're currently making. This is the Hello Pink Autumn paper collection by Prima, so that's what I named the album. And we're using the Basically Amazing foundations, printable scrapbook album templates that are available in my Etsy shop, and also the Basically Amazing Graceful Decorative Edge add-on available in my Etsy shop. They are printable templates. They are not a physical item. I also have a playlist with this album, with this album that starts from the beginning and works its way through step by step. I will link that up there and down below in the description box if you want to follow along video by video. And yeah, so we are going to add a page onto the front fin here. So this was our last video. Oops, you can't see. This is our last video. So on this side, I'm gonna add I'm gonna add a page element to this side of the fin, and we're gonna mat this. So I've got most of the stuff prepped already, so we're just gonna go a little bit at a time here. And I'll take you through what I have already got ready. So I printed 2 of page 10D. I've already cut them and inked them and scored them and put tape on them and everything. So I cut 2 of page 10. I printed 2 of page 10D onto, I used 80-pound white cardstock. So I cut this piece away, and we're not going to be using that today. And on this piece, this is the main base page for the D size album, which is the small album, but we're going to be using this as a flip pocket today, as a little short flip pocket. And I left all 3 of these tabs on. I scored them, put tape on them, and then I mitered the corners like that. And I even inked a little bit on this side, just in case you happen to see it. So I did, that's one of them. And then the other one, I did the same thing, almost. I separated this part away. We're not going to be using that. And on this one, I took the 2 short tabs off and left the long tab and put tape on it. And I inked the back 2 edges of this one. And then I traced the mat for page 10D, which is on 57D. I traced it twice onto this pattern paper, and I'm going to use this side on one side and this side on the other. So I've already inked those up and they're ready to go. And then I guess I could show you the mat I have for the main base page. So we used this page right here is 8B, which is the main base page for the B size album. So I took this mat 55B and I traced it onto this pattern paper here. So this is the one that's got the black and then the pumpkins, and then there's this pretty black and white plaid. So we're just going to simply mat that, I think, with that paper. And these are the cut off pieces. Where's the other? And then these are also the leftover pieces from tracing these. I keep all my scraps because you never know when you're going to need these scraps. The smaller ones I keep in my crafty tray, and then the larger ones I either keep with the pattern paper or I keep it in a special folder that I've got sitting right here. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do right now. We're going to do an insert and all of that, but for right now, I'm going to mat this. I'm just going to go ahead and mat it, and I'm just going to use tape runner tape, I think. There's not going to be any sort of weight on it, I don't believe. And this is a Scotch ATG, but the refills inside of here are not. They're from the Tape Depot, and I have that linked down below specifically for the pink tape runner. And it's a good value, so you can check that out. So I'm just going to mat that really fast. Okay. And then I'm going to set this aside for now because we don't need it right this second. So this page, this piece here is going to attach to the fin. So I've got tape on here. You can't see it because it's all white, but I've got some tape on that fin right there because it's going to go attached to the binding. So we're going to then take this pocket that we made and attach it to the front side like this. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this backing off. Oh, look at all that. All that extra tape, and I'm not going to be matting, so I'm going to have to use some tape, I think, to cover up that edge. Okay, so you don't want to go past the score mark, so you want this corner to butt right up in there, just like this. I'm just going to walk it down with my fingers. And because we're not matting this, I'm going to run a piece of tape along that edge so that the inserts don't get stuck. On it. Well, I could have got a little bit bigger of a piece of tape. Okay. Okay. So it'll just glide right over, well, it should just glide right over top of that. I got a little bit of a bump there. Okay. Now I'm going to attach the two sides down. Just like that, and burnish. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put this one here on the front. It's going to be facing up, and this one on the back. But I think there's going to be just a little bit of weight on this mat, so I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac to attach this one down. Because we're going to do a fun little thing with some photo mats. I'll show you in just a second. Also, did I tell you there's going to be timestamps or chapters linked or listed down below if you needed to move around in the video? Like if you wanted to see what inserts and whatnot that's later on in the video, you could skip to that if you wanted to. But, you know, you could also just sit and watch the video. that would work as well. But if you need to go back to something, they're down there for your convenience. So, a little bit of seepage. And I think I will just use this, the same glue to do the back side. I'm not sure. I actually haven't planned anything for the back yet. So we might leave it blank until we're mostly done with the album. I do that a lot of times when I'm creating albums. I'll just leave stuff blank or empty. That way, so if I have stuff left over or paper scraps left over or embellishments left over that I want to use, you know, I can go through the album and find some cool spots for that. You are crooked. But if I've already embellished everything, it's hard to find cool spots, right? So I like to leave some pages just blank or just matted. Okay. Oh, I don't know why I put that up. I'm going to need it back. Okay. So before we install that, I think I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to mat it, because it's kind of fun. At least I think it's kind of fun. I'm going to be using some of these chipboard stickers, and what I did was, this is one of the pages. This is the photo mat, so this is one of the pages in my Essentials photo mats, and it is for the 3x4. So what I did was I cut it out all the way around, and this is only on paper. This is actually only on 28-pound paper. I actually cut around the outside, and then I left the two attached and folded them down like this, and then inked this edge. So what we're going to end up doing is attaching this down here to the mat, right? And then, oops, and then it will flip up and you'll have 2 photo spots. So the first thing I want to do though is put my 3x4 stamp on these. This is from my stamp set. I have it linked down below. Oops. Right? So then, should I do this before I put it down? I don't know, maybe not, maybe I'll wait. I have cut these 2 pieces of coffee stained paper. I've cut them at the 3x4 size because I want to mat this. I want it to be a place where you can like journal a little bit maybe. But I'm also thinking that I might want to stamp on these. I'm just not sure what I want to stamp on them. So I could do favorite memories and special moments. That might be kind of fun. On the top of each one. All right, I'm gonna wait because I'm still gonna stamp it, I think, but I'm gonna finish decorating it and then stamp it, I think. Okay, I think I'm gonna put these down first, and I think I'm gonna use the Fabri-Tac again. I was thinking about using some double-sided tape, but I think I'm just gonna go with the Fabri-Tac. I don't know if, I actually don't think you can see through that, but you never know. So I'm going to use the grid that's on this paper to line this up. Yeah, you can't really see it. And again, the tripod has scooched you guys up so far away again. It's so annoying. I don't know what happens. Something must happen when I am prepping because I don't do it on purpose, you know? Okay, so we got that. So cute. Whoop. We don't want that seeping out there. And okay. So I think I'm going to ink the edges of these. I was thinking about maybe doing the photo corner chomp on them, but I'm not going to. I want this to be like a spot to journal about maybe the photos that are underneath, maybe even, so that'd be kind of cool. Again, these are cut to 3x4. And I'm going to glue these down. Except I'm just going to go along the edge of these because I like that it doesn't get glued all the way, when coffee stain paper doesn't get glued all the way down. It kind of, I don't know, it's got a cool, like, cool sound or a cool something. Like it's it's not, I can't think of the right word at the moment. It doesn't bubble up, but it's like, since it's not all the way down, it just kind of reminds me of like a paper bag or something like that. Okay, let's do the other one. So I want to use this Give Hugs, and I've already inked it up. And I also want to use this butterfly, whoops, out of the chipboard stickers. And they are stickers, but I'm not going to use them as stickers. I am going to glue them down like this. Oh, I guess I could use this one as a sticker, but this one not so much because I have the I have them sticking off. But right, isn't this cute? This says Give Hugs, I think it looks really cute. So I guess I could take the backing off of this one and use it as a sticker. Actually, I'm going to put glue on it as well. Do you see how easy that came off though? I may have to, if the other backing starts to come up, I may have to use glue on it as well. So the idea is that it's down at the bottom, so it keeps it kind of closed. So the weight of it keeps it kind of closed, right? See, I inked the bottom of it hoping that it won't, yeah, it doesn't feel like it wants to come off. So if it does, I'll just take the sticker part off and redo it. But I doubt it will, so. Okay, and I don't want too much hanging off. It's perfect. Right, so that's what you see on the back side, and that's okay. But that's cute, right? Okay, now I need to think about what I want to put on there as a stamp. Okay, right now I've got my date on my little block here. Whoops, I didn't mean to grab the whole thing, but that's okay. I told you I needed to clean my favorite memories. I could put favorite memories up top. Special moments or our story down here, or special moments. I like special moments. And I'm going to use the black soot for this. Actually, I'm going to flip it upside down and I'm going to stamp it upside down because it's on this side and I don't want to get my head in the way. And I'm going to hold it for a second. I didn't press it in the middle. Alright, you think I could fix it? We'll see. I can't see it. Well, it's just going to be good enough. You know what I could do? I don't have a special pen. Maybe I can find... Oh, you know what though? This is Distress Oxide. Let's see what we can do. This is just, I'm going to see if I can get some of that ink to travel a little bit since I messed it up. Right? Bet you I can even grab some. From the inside of that ink pad there. I'm sure you're not supposed to do that. I'm just trying to find something to wipe my brush on. What do you guys think? Think I'll be okay? I'll bring it up closer to you. That'll be okay, right? I think it will. And that's probably because I should have stamped it before I put it down, right? That's what you all are saying. No, you should have done it before. I know. Not a stamper. I'm not good at it. Okay. I try my hardest. I really, really do. Let's see if I can do a better job this time. Make sure I'm getting... Get up on my tippy toes. Place it down. Put pressure. Ah! Much better. Yay! Okay. That will work. I kind of want to do some little hearts too. What do you guys think of that? Adding some little hearts here and there. It's just a little something. Ooh, that's cute. Let's do it on the other side. I don't know why I took that away like, oh, done. No, you're not. I love that. That is so cute. Perfect. I love it because you can still write right over top of it. So that heart is included in my stamp set. So if you got it, it's linked below. If it's not in stock, you guys, put your name on that list and they will notify you when it is back in stock. But it is linked down below. I promise. Okay, that looks really cute. I may have to come back and add some bling or something, huh? But for now, let's leave it like that. Okay, we're gonna leave that back side by its, just alone, by itself. We're gonna leave it by itself, and let's attach it into the album. So it's gonna go right here on this side of this fin. It's not the last thing, so we're gonna be adding more to this. But it makes me want to cut just ever so slightly off of that. Just ever so slightly. Uh-oh. Just a smidge so that it's not getting in the way the binding turning. Whoop. Okay, so we're going to stick that onto that fin, that binding fin there. Yeah, that's so cute. Look, I love that. I don't know, I mean, it's not gonna be that bad when we're in the album, but I just love that. It's not stuck down with magnets, you guys. I didn't put magnets, and that's okay. I just wanted it to be kind of free to flop around. Might have been cute for like a shaker element on something like that. Yeah, that might have been cute where you could lift it up and it would shake, you know. Ah, that looks so good. I like it. If you guys like it, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Okay, and then we're going to do one more thing. We're going to do an insert. That is so cute though. We're going to do an insert inside of here. Okay, so out of the Basically Amazing Graceful Decorative Edge add-on, I printed page 30B onto white cardstock. And then I traced the matte 77B, I traced it onto the shades of color that is number 26. So this is the shades of color 2, and it's number 26. So it's kind of like an orangish color, but I thought it looked really pretty next to the pink. So I have traced it onto that, and I have cut it out, inked it up. And then there's my scraps from that. So I wanted the matte for this to be on one side of the insert, because this is an insert for the B-size album. I wanted the matte to be on like this side. So what I did was I printed page 30B. I don't know if you can tell. You see how it's different? You see how it's the opposite of what's on my book here? I printed this page. I went into my printer settings, which reminds me I need to fix it because that's the last thing I printed. I went into my printer settings and I told it to print the mirror image of this page. So when I hit print page 30B, or whatever page that is in the PDF, when I hit print that, you can go through different advanced settings and just print the mirror image. And this is the pumpkin background design. You just print the mirror image, and the pumpkins are upright. So if we hadn't done that, it would have been this way, and the pumpkins would have been on this side with the decorative edge over here. Does that make sense? And if I wanted it to be on the back side of that insert, I would be having them upside down. So I didn't want to do that. The other way of getting around that is just tracing the matte, tracing a matte for it off when you print a plain one off. Wow, I can't talk. Okay. So I just wanted to share that you can do the mirror image like that. So I'm going to cut this out really quick, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I've got this cut out, and I inked up the other side, and then the matte that I've already got prepared is going to go on this side like this. Okay. And then let me show you where it's going to be, just so you can get a kind of an idea of what we're doing here. It's going in here like this. So doesn't that look nice together? Doesn't that have a really pretty kind of like flow? I think it does. Okay. I am going to add the matte with my Fabri-Tac again. I'm going to add it to my page. This is really just for wiggle room. You could use whatever adhesive you want. Okay, so then I have fussy cut this piece out of, let me show you the page because I don't have another one, out of this page right here. I don't have another one pulled out. So I fussy cut this image right here and then cut these other three apart. But I fussy cut that out because I think I want to kind of make it like a pocket. So before I do that, I've printed some photo mats. These are 4x6 photo mats from the Essentials. And I was going to mat one onto the insert, just like this. And then I was going to have a couple as inserts themselves. So this is on paper, and then, you know, there's 2 to a page, and then I printed one onto cardstock. So this is 80-pound cardstock, and this is 28-pound paper. So let me put a 4x6. I'm going to put 4x6 on 3 of them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. So I'm going to put 4x6 on these. And on the 2 cardstock ones, I did ink the back, but I was thinking about matting them, but I'm not going to do it just yet because I want to use leftover pieces, if that makes sense. Alright, so I think the first thing I want to do is I'm going to add this photo mat first. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. I think it's a cute idea. We'll see. We'll see if you guys agree. Oops, got a little bit of seepage. So then I was going to take this piece. Isn't that cool looking, all fussy cut out? I think it is. And I'm just going to glue it here, here, and here. So 3 points. So I'm going to mark them. I'm going to glue here. Right, I'm going to glue there. And I'm going to glue over here. So maybe this spot and this spot. A couple spots there. There, there, and then here. So I'm going to glue that. My battery's about ready to die. I'm going to stick some glue on here, and then if my battery dies, I'll come back when this glue is dry. So, alright, let's hope I get this right. Here. Because I don't really want it to be a belly band. I don't want things to fall out. But I do want it to stop them from going further through. So basically what I mean by that is we're going to have some inserts, these 4x6 photo mats. And here, kind of like that. Doesn't that look cool? I think it does. Well, my battery hasn't died just yet. So it's going to go in here. So I'm going to get my battery changed, and then, oh, I was going to maybe do a pull. I still might do that. I'm going to get my battery changed and think about what I'm going to do on the back side of here. So I'll be right back. Okay, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to use that other 4x6 photo mat, and this is one of the pieces I fussy cut out of the paper collection. And there's one of the butterflies that I fussy cut out, and then there's one of the little pumpkins. So I think I'll just keep it simple and do that. Let me do the 4x6 on here. And I think I'll just use the Fabri-Tac so I can tuck my little, I've just been using my Fabri-Tac this whole video, haven't I? I will just go around the edge. And what did I just have that as? Did I have it like this? Or did I have it like this? Okay, I can't remember. Okay, let's do it like that. And then let me put some glue on the back of this one. So I'm going to tuck it under here. Just a little, like that. And then put this butterfly up here. Not going where the photo is going to go. And then down here, our glitter glue would be better for all those little tiny little speaks, tiny little spaces. But there. I just thought it was kind of cute, simple, easy. And then I think I will do a a hole reinforcement. I'm just going to try to find my center with my ruler again. It does work better for me if I actually do it right. I can never get it right. Like eyeballing it. Never. Never, never, never. So these are the gold foiled, or the rose gold foiled hole reinforcements that we did in a previous video. It'll be in the playlist. And then I'm gonna make sure I'm not cutting through anything loose. I'm gonna punch through that hole there. Flip it around this way. And I'm gonna put another one on this side. And I'm gonna burnish that because that's going over a few things. And then let's do a pull. I'm gonna grab some of this twine stuff, and I'm gonna grab the black and white baker's twine, and I'm gonna make a loop, maybe. Go through there. Might be too much or too long. Kind of looks like they're too long. So yeah, that looks good. That looks cute. I can't decide if I want to do any extra bling yet or not. So then this will slide into here. And you could, if you wanted to, you could add more inserts. I probably should have waited for that to be dry. You could add as many as you want in here, but that looks really cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. At least I think it turned out pretty cool. Okay. I think I'm actually just going to leave it like that. I did try to fix this up here a little bit further with a marker. I don't suggest. I did not make it look good. So I'm not going to even show you a close-up. But I do love the way this turned out. I do. I like everything about it. I like these flipping up. They're so cute. Lots of room for photos now. I didn't do anything to the back side of this. We're just going to leave that for now. And I'm not going to do anything to this for now either. So we're just going to leave both of those for later. So in the next video, we'll continue on. We got one more element that I want to add into this album on the fins. So yeah, we'll do that in the next video. So do let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you like these elements in this album. Be sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you turn that bell notification on so that you get notified when I upload a video. And thank you so much for joining me today. And I will see you next time. Bye.